long does it take to draw a back piece?
How long is a piece of string?
Well, generally
large-scale
tattoos can take weeks to prepare, especially back in the day when we used to hand draw everything.
And we had many, projects on the go at once, usually, so it wasn't just, sit down and draw a whole back piece, unless you're running late. Now, I had a regular client who was coming in and he wanted this back piece done. And, I've been working on it for a while, but, had many other things going on. And I used to say to a lot of clients, look, if you really want this drawing done, put me under pressure and book in and I'll have the design done on the day. I always did. I would never miss a deadline. I always made sure that that design was done. My client had been coming in, and he's like, have you done it yet? Have you done it yet? Oh, no. I said to him, look, just book in. He's like, okay, I'm going to book in for this Saturday then. I'm like, cool, let's do it. I'll have it done. Figured I had a week, no problem. Now, the only problem was Friday night was party night. It was a regular party night that I used to go to. And I did this night, I went along and it was a bit of a special party, a couple of, brothers had come up from down south and we were partying. And I was like, no, I need to, go home early. I've got a big tattoo on tomorrow and I haven't even finished drawing it yet. I was planning on going home early, finishing it up and going to bed and getting a good night's sleep. Well, the next thing I know, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I looked at my watch and went, oh dear, I've been partying a little bit too much. So, all right, I'm out. I told my brothers, I'm out of here. And they're like, no, stay and party, stay and party. I'm like, no, I gotta go. I gotta head home. So I got home, sat down at the table, ramped myself up on some Go Fast and went, right, let's draw a back piece. Now, this back piece was the Grim Reaper. And it was a Grim Reaper sitting in a rocking chair with a scythe propped up against the wall. So he's like just kicking back and relaxing. And there had to be 8 hourglasses around the whole back piece. Each one signifies someone that had actually passed on in his life. So it was a very important tattoo. But in the scythe, he wanted, I can wait. So, it's about his friends passing and everything. And so I started on this design. I'm like, I can bust this out, no problem. And then after about an hour, I hear a knock on my door. I'm like, oh no, it was my brothers. They were on their way into the valley. My place just happened to be on the way to the valley. And they were like, right, we're going to convince you to come and party with us. And here's some of this Colombian marching powder, have some of that. I'm like, I can't party, brothers. But, I did take the powder because it had helped me with my drawing. And so I busted this design out best I could, got it all sketched up, and went and had an hour of eye blinking. That's about all I could manage, and then went to work. And of course, my client came in, 10 o'clock start. He walks in, he's like, have you done the design? And I'm like, yeah, because he saw the state of me and went, you sure? Held it up, and his jaw dropped, and he's like, that's it. That's exactly what I've been wanting, man. That's fantastic. I'm like, sweet, let's rock this out. Now, we only managed the outline that day because I was still pretty baked, to be honest. And, I was like, okay, we'll do the outline today and leave it at that. And I ended up going home. That was a day done for me. Yeah, the Reaper can wait. And for me, I always wait till the last minute. Yeah, especially did that night. All right, so there you go, legend. There's your tattoo, and there's some tales for you to take with you. Hope you enjoyed them. And hey, if you did and you want to hear more, all you can do is like, subscribe, and hit the little bell to get notified, and you'll be hearing new tales from me every week, right here on Tales from the Tattoo Crypt. Thanks a lot, legends. Peace out, and don't forget to tip your tattooist.